Oh, how old is he?
2.
Wow, God bless. Yeah.
Yeah.
82. I hate to see what I'm going to look like if I'm at that age. It's not going to be pretty. This fucking truck. He's stuck in it. Where's the truck from this guy? Look at this guy. Ah, it's the lawnmower truck guy. They're all teamed up.
I was gonna say, are they coming in to drop off a lawnmower?
Yeah, well, you got to see the thing that creates that sound. It's honestly, it's like a weapon out of Israel. It looks like. That's why it's so loud. He's not even cutting my grass. He's a couple houses down. You hear him for like miles. They all got earplugs in their ears around them. You know, blow your eardrums out, that thing. No joke. No joke. Is there somebody talking right now, Fed? Let me see. 9:15 Bar. I think Bar speak.
Yeah. I was trying to ask you yesterday.
Hello.
You were ignoring me, and you were talking shit about me yesterday. And,
where? I didn't even see you. Where? Oh, you were in the room, you mean?
Yeah.
You caught me talking shit? Jesus. See,
I did. Like, what's up with that? I tried calling you out, and you ignored me. So
I didn't see it. I tried to get my shots in when you weren't around, you know?
What does J-Pow possibly have to talk about tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know. What is that thing? Where is he talking? Is it like a Q&A?
I don't
even know. Let me see if I can find anything on it. Nobody had even mentioned it. I didn't even know he was talking to
today. Today there's a bunch of Fed heads speaking.
Yeah, I just posted it right in the room on top of right before the calendar. And you got a couple of bond auctions throughout the week that there's a lot of chatter around, likely market moving.
Where's Lucci today?
I don't know.
Morning.
I was on the wrong link for a good half hour. Hey, there she is.
He's starting early. Right into the insults.
I'm in a cranky mood today.
Jay, did you see this? Your Celsius holdings.
Celsius,
getting a pop off of
splitting 3 for 1.
Pop off of their number.
Yep. This DDOG is up 25%.
Yeah, man. So that DDOG is kind of a big deal. All right, let's get it cracking. We got 10 minutes here to the open. What's going on, everybody? Good morning here. Good morning, Moving Trader. What's going on? Good morning, Homebody, East Coast RDS. How many new members here? We new people to the stream here. We got this morning here. Let's go. Let's get cracking though. SPY here is looking pretty flat off the open. We were down this morning. If you take a look at oil here, oil is down as well. No clue why. CVX, I think, does report earnings pretty soon, so that's something to keep an eye on. That was a stock that I went long on before. DDOG, obviously top of the list here. Big change in character. We were talking about this yesterday, I think. I think we were all talking about this yesterday, talking about how weak it was. And Jesus, take a look at this, man. I mean, what a fucking 24% move overnight. I'm long 1,000 shares, by the way, and looking to get.
Oh, where'd you play it? Aftermarket yesterday?
No, I bought it this morning. I just bought it this morning.
Wow.
So screw it. I'm gonna buy it this morning. Now, another one that reported is the snow. And
no, they didn't report. They didn't report. I think it's up because of DDOG, but they didn't report.
Okay. So that's also something to take an eye on. The snow here, because again, that's kind of a character change. These stocks have been pretty poorly traded recently. Yesterday, again, they came in most of the fat man names. If you look at Amazon and you look at Apple, they were bidding up all these kind of names. Nvidia here still getting bid, trading at around 457. Highs of yesterday's session and recent highs here as well. If you take a look at the Meta here, 317, almost highs, back to highs from a couple of days ago. So things still here looking pretty damn bullish. If you take a look at the Netflix here, 436, that's fresh highs from the recent move here, and it looks like we're going to continue some of that delayed reaction on the short side. A lot of people are trying to short this, including me, and you can see from what Silvers was telling me when I put the damn short on that, they're just going to keep sucking this premium because of the VIX. And if you take a look at the VIX, bleeding every single day here. Jesus, what do you got here for some noteworthy activity?
Well, a couple of things that I think we got to remember, and Sil was kind of screaming out all day yesterday because it's important. We all learned our lesson the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
Not to get too technical, but you have that gamma situation that we spoke about, where we're deep into positive gamma territory. In simple English, that means that there's going to be a lot of sticky price action. So the key to keep an eye on, the trade, I should say, the playbook, in other words, is when you do get a fade, and kind of to Lucci's point, bears are getting a little excited, like, oh, here comes the sell. Usually there's some mean reversion there. There were a couple things this week I just posted in the room on my screen here. You got a couple auctions this week that might loosen things up for that type of trade. Again, it happened in the other direction as well. So in other words, if we start rallying, that would be something you look to fade in this type of situation. No big movement, the complete opposite of the last couple of weeks. So that's kind of the playbook for this week, probably till expiration, to tell you the truth, November Expo. So there's nothing we can do about that. On top of that, you got a ton of Fed speak. They already started. I also posted that in the room. You can see right here. They started from 9 o'clock in the morning. Powell is speaking. When's Powell speaking? Tomorrow? I didn't even really know he was speaking. I don't know what kind of event it is. Anybody have any knowledge to what he's doing? But I think
Tomorrow
Powell
at 9:15. Tomorrow at 9:15 Eastern, and then again Thursday at 2 Eastern. 2 days.
Okay, so again, I don't know if it's Q&A involved or it's already a planned speech. Maybe he doesn't even talk about monetary policy. Who the hell knows? But something to keep an eye out for. And that's it. The meat of the rally, we kind of talked about it yesterday. Frustrating, happened in 3 days. It's going to get really tough here, but that mean reversion play could open things up in either direction if we get a little looser. So something to keep an eye on here.
Take a look. Take a look at this freaking Microsoft, guys. You got to take a look at this thing. I mean, yesterday was super bullish. This is one of the most bullish fat man names out there. Indeed, here 360 on that Microsoft. And again, this was the highs from July. Highs from July. You're looking at when the whole world is ready to go fucking collapse in short here. You're looking at this thing back to recent highs here. Ranchero, what do you make out of all this? You were on vacation for a little bit. Well, not on vacation per se. Where the hell are you, actually? That backdrop looks kind of cool, man. It looks like you in fucking Harry Potter land.
I don't see the backdrop.
So
look, he got a dream catcher behind him. He got a dream catcher behind him too, son.
This is my stepmom's office. So okay. I'm up in Oregon taking care of some family stuff. So I'm in her office right now. So all the stuff that you see is her eclectic stuff from all of the years, and there's some crazy shit up in here.
Wow, looks like some serious history up in that place, man.
Oh yeah.
Wow, man. Maybe towards the afternoon we'll take a look at some of this stuff.
You want to do a tour around the room? We can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Between her stuff and.
It was sticking his nose into people's shit, right?
You got to get some flavor, right?
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm long. I'm long-term long Amazon, long-term long Costco. I'm short-term short Tesla and Boeing. So I carried yesterday when Tesla opened up. I added to my 11-17 two 12.5 puts. And I took 20 of those off. I've got 5 left as runners, and I will add to them again if Tesla can show weakness and break down. I think it wants to fill that gap. It's weak compared to everything else. And Boeing, I think Boeing is just, got close to the 50-day moving average, and I think that thing is going to peel off too. I've got next week 187.5. So that's what I'm sitting in.
Okay, I like that. You said you have next week 187.5 on the Boeing?
I started with this week's 200 puts off of the open. I took those profits and I rolled them out to next week.
And then you rolled them. Nice. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot.
So we'll see. It's a free shot. So the Boeing's a free shot. The Tesla is a free shot because I harvested the profits. So, let's see if we got the Tesla. I want to see that thing pull off.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Look at, you're talking about Amazon is getting close to highs also from where it's indicated open when you talk about Microsoft. And the other thing I like is this Google, looks like it wants to go fill the gap. So that's a nice looking upside opportunity as well.
Fat man.
Okay. All right. What do you guys got? Bring us something here. We got 2 minutes to the open here. What are you guys taking a look at? Again, I got about 1,000 shares long, the DDOG, and then I got my swing short here, NVIDIA and SPY here, which obviously I'm losing premium on every single day. Now, the smartest way to cover that premium loss is to sell the motherfucking puts, which I banned myself from doing. And I ask myself every day, what the fuck is wrong with me? What?
Yeah, no. That's
The show must go on.
Long term, good move. Long term.
There you go. The show must go on here. Yeah. Other than that, most things are just kind of holding in there, and everybody's just waiting to see what the next move is on the indexes. Let's take a look at the pins and the snap here. You can see they're holding. Pins also dipped pretty well yesterday, and then they bid it right back. Banks are weaker than everything else, but we'll see where we go. All right, 1 minute to the open here. What are you guys taking a look at? BioMarin Pharmaceutical. Elliott Investment Management has built a stake in BMRN.
Oh, Elliott. Wait, which one? Oh, BMRN.
BMRN. The stock's up pretty good off the open here. BioMarin. Bruce is saying, I agree with Ron on shorting Tesla because this morning Kashkari spoke about another raise hike to bring inflation down to 2%. Also, there's Kashkari here made some comments here about rates and stuff like that. I guess Japan overnight too is down off the same kind of stuff. Somebody's talking about Uber here. Remember, Uber had that big pump up, just like everything else is fading.
Uber had earnings, I thought. No.
Yep. Uber had earnings.
Let me see. What does that look like? Uber.
Yes, sir.
A little dip. They probably buy that up.
All right. 458 on the NVIDIA here. They still love it. These
fucking big stocks, they make me sick. But
all right, my best idea off the open here is the DDOG here, and I think I'm going to keep buying dips, and then I'd like to also buy the $100 calls on it. $100 calls open up at about $215, which is pretty expensive and pretty all over the place. NVIDIA looks like a fucking, like it wants to go to 260, 460. And let's see how the flow looks off the open here. Calling them out, guys. You know what you got. 459 on that NVIDIA. Whew. Wow. DDOG here back to 98.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if some of the other stuff that's green holds some of the strength. I mean, DDOG and Snow did absolutely nothing in the rally over the last couple of days. No participation.
Yeah, EXO. Yeah, exactly. But now that you have the earnings, it's kind of different. Or
right. You know, and now you got a little chase there. Yep.
Maybe. XOM, if you take a look at this XOM, man, it's looking pretty fucking sour here.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, Ronchero, I don't know if you noticed because you were away. Do you guys see the XLE put buyers in March yesterday?
Yes, I did
that
see
was
that
kind of a
yesterday.
big deal.
Insanity.
That was a big order. That was a really big
Yep.
order that hit.
So here are the OI changes from that put buying yesterday in XLE.
Unity here.
Yeah, you a little active. They got earnings either tomorrow or Thursday.
All right, so you get small fade here on the SPY. I'm going to buy another 10 lot of these NVIDIA puts that I have, which are obviously just killing me from premium damage. That's his baby right there. Dan just got short Roku. A friend of ours just got short Roku. It's a name that, if you take a look at the chart actually on Roku, it's pretty crazy.
That's
Oh, I
Kathy's
like that
baby.
short.
Yeah.
Oh, then definitely short it.
Kathy's little baby.
Kathy's baby. Yeah, nice SPY dump here, but again, I think you're going to see that. You're going to see that. Just kind of that up and down activity.
LI getting some play at the China EV name earnings this week.
LI was like super
What?
interesting yesterday, wasn't it?
No. LI, you think it's something else. Oh, LI. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. LI had a
Yeah,
big
you're
gap
right.
up yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
I don't know.
Why LI is trading on? Let me see that. Hold on a second. Report China will accelerate the issuance of government bonds.
All right, here you got an interesting SPY flush going here, but again, I wouldn't make too much out of it yet. Tesla here did just dump out to the lows here. If you take a look at
Check out the
treasuries here,
Boeing.
treasuries look
Boeing's
fine.
doing nicely here on the short side.
190 on the Boeing. Boeing.
We've been seeing some flow in the CELH. They had earnings. They also announced a 3-for-1 stock split.
Fucking Celsius 3-for-1 stock split, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that drink is trash, man.
I never even seen it. How about that?
It's trash, bro.
Is it that bad? What is it? An energy drink type thing?
I'm a hater. I'm a hater of energy drinks, man. I'm a hater.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. I like coffee. You know, that's my energy drink.
We know
Brian,
you like coffee,
Brian.
Jay.
I banned myself from selling options in general, Brian. That's what I did. And I think if you've been watching the stream recently, you would probably know why. But I can explain it a little bit later. Chipotle covered the whole gap, guys. Oh, man. You know, look at this thing. It covered 200 points, 250 points.
The only problem with this, I mean, trust me, I'd love to do that, but I don't like buying an option that has a $6 bid-ask spread. That's not my idea of a good time.
That's Chipotle?
Yeah.
I just can't get comfortable with those spreads.
I remember Lucci trading back in the day. Priceline had like a $10 rip in it.
Oh man, I love that thing.
I was gonna say I made a lot of money trading Priceline.
The old school booking.
Priceline negotiator. Amazon hit 142, which is kind of a big deal. If you take a look at the Microsoft here, faded off the highs on the Microsoft. I don't think it's red yet, but it is interesting. If Microsoft does go red, you might get some interesting selling here on Fat Man.
You got VVIX up a little bit again today. That's the vol of vol.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna pull up some fucking Microsoft puts. If we start selling Fat Man, I'm gonna fucking short the piss out of this thing. Piece of shit.
Let me hit them. I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Netflix punked out about 4 points off the open, which is pretty interesting. I'm gonna get a starter position here, Microsoft puts. Do not follow me. I repeat, do not follow me. Okay, if you take a look at the Nvidia here, kind of dumping, but not really.
Semis are soft, just generally today they are.
Right. AMD is dead. It's just not doing anything.
AMD had a move in 1 day last week, equivalent to 3 months.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Bro. Crazy.
It's all digesting.
You got Fed's bar speaking again. Fed speak all throughout the day.
We got Dukes sleeping in the background.
Is she snoring? I'm so numb to her by now. What is this? Oh, that's garbage.
No, no estoy tradeando. So yo no tengo posición, pero es bien interesante, bro.
Oh, what was that biotech symbol that caught that put buying and then missed FDA approval? Did you see that yesterday? VT. Oh, hit this one up, Luch. VT, Victor Tom, yellow X-ray.
Victor Tom
Yellow X-ray. They bought puts yesterday afternoon. Okay, this thing doesn't ever catch action. And NF in the room, who's a big biotech guy, was telling us that they got data pending, important. Look what happened to it today.
Wow, that fucking thing got smoked, man.
So those puts, he'll probably cash him out today if he hasn't already. Geo, they reported there's been some flow in this name. That's that jail REIT. You got a little bit of weakness. Looks like some bull flow into that weakness. Geo. GEO.
D-Dog, back to 99. Take a look at the D-Dog here. I'm gonna buy some of the calls on D-Dog. Just a little bit. I'm gonna get a 25 lot on the D-Dog here.
Oh, speaking of VTYX, maybe they're rolling the 2.5. Milko, that's a roll.
Very interested to see where these indexes move today. It looks pretty.
No indication of the texture.
Treasuries are at highs, FYI. TLT is at highs. So anybody who feels like going short here, this could be a big old trap.
We got a nice little sweep for May in Google.
Sweep for May in the Google. All right.
Yeah, most of the decent action, very little of it we've been seeing has been with some time behind it.
Check out D-Dog, man. D-Dog is moving, man. D-Dog is moving. I'm going to buy another 25 of those. That shit is working, man. Let's see if I can hit 102. Let me know if this fucking D-Dog hits 102. I got 1,000 shares.
A sweep a couple minutes ago, November 110s.
November 110s. And we got a sweeper here. Lotto ticket. Remember, the options are very illiquid. Be careful. Don't be a herb. Don't.
You still got a gap fill to kind of 104.5 is the very bottom. And then, what, 106? You ain't gonna hold that long.
Nope.
No way, right?
You will
can hold
not
the
be
next
there
6
when it
minutes,
gets there.
Bucky.
All right, there's your spy rally.
Vix is dead. Not doing a thing. Tail risk index, some more air coming out of that.
Wow, that was like a fart.
Oh, yeah. You heard that? She's hysterical. She snorts like a boar. Jan 40 puts. I forgot to check open interest on these things. I don't know what the hell's sticking and what doesn't. By the way, the square action yesterday, all garbage.
Garbanzo.
Hey, Lucci, do me a favor. Ask Chris
Mhm.
why he shorts ENPH at the lows and he doesn't short it when it pops. Like he's
Yeah. Pobrecito. He loves that name. He's attached to it. We're all attached to
He
something,
is.
and we can't get off. We can't get away from it. All right, I had to cover back some of the NVIDIA here because that shit ain't working. The DDOG here is starting to come back here as well.
Oxy, some bull flow for earnings.
Fucking find us a better name than that fucking EMPH, bro. Amazon here headed back to highs.
Oh, look at Oxy.
Oxy's got.
All
Yeah.
those Buffett tailors.
Yeah. There's
Uncle
your
Warren's baby.
pop again on SPY.
I mean, Lucci, if that XLE guy is right and energy bleeds off, I mean that could be our swing short for that category, and it could last for a while.
Sure.
And when they go bad, right?
Exactly.
There's a lot of meat on the bone when they go bad.
Matter of
I mean, it
fact,
looks like energy looks like shit. It's like, there's nothing,
you know what?
right? I
Fuck
mean,
it.
that officially
I'm
too.
buying
looks
some
like shit.
XLE. How far out was that XLE guy? He bought what he bought 89 or something. What was his strike?
Let me see. Hold on. March, because they hit a couple of March. 49,000 of the March 80 puts.
March 80s. Let's just go have a look.
NVIDIA's all over the place. You can't trust this thing. DDOG here back to about $100. You can't trust this thing either. I don't think you can trust much here. But SPY looks like it wants to head back higher.
Jay, were those March 80s, March 15th or March 28th?
The March monthly, so the March 15th.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
NVIDIA just sold a little bit.
Interest on that. I'm buying 10 of those. Just to
Of the March put.
Yep. All right, take a look at the DDOG here. It's looking kind of interesting here. I'm going to pull off 20 of the DDOG here. Just hit almost 101. If you take a look at the NVIDIA, it's kind of doing the opposite. But, you know, premiums, put premiums here. You ain't getting rich here. Nice program sell on that NVIDIA, though. I'm going to take 25 off of this because chances are that shit ain't going to continue. Nice program sell on the NVIDIA. Take a look at this. Take a look at this chart on the NVIDIA. Just dump this out pretty quickly. Premiums here popped up pretty good. Whoa. All right. Interesting.
GT, they had numbers too, I think. GT. Tesla, I saw a little put sweeper activity whistle by.
What tune was it whistling?
A bearish tune. I think a weird weekly, but sweet. The tune, the sound of death.
Oh, Silvers is in here saying, "Told you, Silvers, don't
more.
get yourself thrown into a timeout, bro. Don't do
Yeah,
it,
man. Easy on the I told you
No.
so's, bro.
No, told you so's, bro.
Bro.
Broski.
Tesla, they bought some puts here, 250,000, 217.5. Interesting.
Yeehaw.
I wouldn't even follow that. Here's a pop on Nvidia if you wanted to short into it, but I wouldn't. I don't think you're going to get much love on that thing. But what do I know?
That
Great.
FRO, which has been bullish and has had bull flow for a bit, starting to see a little protection. Frank, Robert, Oscar.
What is that? Oil? That's an oil name,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a tanker or a shipper, something to that effect.
Man. So they killed some banks a little bit, and they killed oil a little bit. But look at how well they're able to hold the market here. Banks and oil
well,
still.
you know, the usual. They did this fucking yesterday, and they do this every day, right? You look at the heat map yesterday. Google, Apple, all the names you need green to keep the indexes okay were green yesterday.
Yep. Same thing happening
Everything
here.
else was a shit show.
Yep. Same thing happening here this morning. Nvidia here retrace. No surprise. No surprise. All right.
Did they report Praveen? I like that MDB. Oh,
No, but
nice
that's that
picture.
Mongo, right? MongoDB.
Yeah. That's a big move, right? This thing moves big, though.
Oh shit! MongoDB. Look at the
That's another
snow,
one that
man.
didn't rally at all the last few days.
Look at the snow, bro.
Snow, bro. Yeah.
Jay
So they're
doesn't see
using
snow.
that
He sees
dog
just
to play catch up.
lawnmowers.
Fucking snow out here, bro.
Ketchup and hot sauce.
You know what I can say for a fact now is that I haven't seen snow, like actual snow, in a
Either have
long time.
we. Either have we. It's ridiculous. I was just
know?
complaining about it. The guy's cutting my lawn again this week, every day, in December.
I
I'm
saw
in
snow
shorts
earlier
and
this week.
I'm in shorts and a wife beater.
Last week. Does your wife beater have red
Cigarette
sauce
burns in
pasta
it.
stains on it?
It
Cigarette
has
burns
coffee,
and pasta
coffee stains
stains?
and cigarette burns.
You got to get a little red sauce on there for us this afternoon.
To make it official, right?
Yes.
CFLT. I know a few of you were looking at that name as a dead count bounce type of play. There was Leap buying a few days ago. Here they're nibbling on some Decembers. Charlie, Frank, Larry, Tom. Is that Cloud? That might be Cloud too.
What are some of the other cloud names, right? So we have the DDOG, we have the Snow, and we have the MongoDB. I mean, those are looking pretty bullish, getting a clear rotation higher.
What else? Twilio. Isn't Twilio in that camp?
Yep.
Twilio.
Definitely in there.
I think DigitalOcean is also DOCN.
What's
DOCN. That CFLT, I think, is too. The one I just posted.
Here comes Spy Pop.
Is he?
Here comes Spy Pop. If you take a look at Amazon here, Amazon almost
Amazon. That's a cloud play as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
AI, more AI than cloud, but yes, cloud. Web services, right? Server farms. And if you like that, go check out EQIX, Equinix. Those guys are the ones that basically lease all those server farms to Amazon.
You got a little more
If you wanna-
CFLT coming into the strength there. Not up huge, only up 80 cents, but that's, what's that, 5%? Ooh, I'm posting in the wrong room. The buying probably helps momentum there a bit.
Adobe. Look at Adobe. Jiminy Christmas. This thing is
Oh, yeah, you
freaking
got those
ridiculous.
big
What a
guys
horse.
too, right? That are just,
What a horse.
Wow. Wow. That's fucking special.
special.
I mean, notice the rotation here, guys. Notice the rotation. The rotation is to, like, you know, some of this sort of shittier tech.
Well, cloud.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
semis
but even
are soft, right? They're just not
Yep.
doing anything today.
Yep.
Semis. Semis are just digesting here.
Mm-hmm.
Sucking
The
in
cloud
more
needs a
premium.
leg, and they're getting some play.
Banks' little rally has stalled as well.
Fucking banks.
And then if you look at XOM and CVX, I mean, they're still putting pressure on some of those names. In action. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got fucking fat nothing here. I really got a fat nothing. Let me go to the bathroom.
Oop, was this guy on? Oh, there it is.
All right, so the only thing, I'm not trading my scalp account because I don't have that set up with me. But what I did do is I bought some of that XLE. I took the same line that the guy did yesterday. And if they pop it back up, I'll look to add to it. So I started with 10. I got Tesla still short. I have BA still short. I think these are not scalps.
Boeing still looking ill.
So both Boeing and Tesla are back to their 8-day exponential moving average, 8 EMA, and they're both looking for some support. The more I see Tesla put sweepers, the less I believe that that area is going to hold, and that Tesla makes its way down to 208 and then to fill that gap at 206. That's what I'm playing for.
Yep.
And then the Boeing also trying to bounce off of its 8 and 21-day EMA. And if they can't hold it up there, I'm looking for it to come down to 185. If they hold them and they bounce them, that's fine. I walk away with, you know, a couple of bucks. And right now, both of those positions are paid for because of how I traded them off the open yesterday.
Okay, update here on the DDOG position here. I'm starting to sell out of the calls that I have. Remember, I'm still holding 1,000 shares here. It hit 102 here, so let's see if we can get to get a little bit out here.
Go ahead, it's into the gap, Lucci. It's into the gap. Go, double down. Come on, bro. Whole account. Let's get it in there.
Whoa. Usually I don't hear that kind of language from you. I'm not sure.
I'm just trying to provide entertainment for the people.
He's guessing you.
At my expense. Wow.
CNHI, the CEO said they're taking signals for 2024 given the soft commodity prices and high interest rates. Charlie November Hotel India conference call comments.
Okay.
VIX just took a little piss.
Yep.
Some VIX selling.
Yep. Yep.
No, yeah, Ed, hold on.
Okay. I got all right, so I'll sell some of the DDOG and then hold a little bit. How about that? I mean, I could roll it. I suppose I could roll it.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to leave a runner just to see if they go fill that gap. Take some profits and buy a lotto call. Something you're not going to be upset about if it doesn't happen.
$102.86 now on the DDOG. If you take a look at the DDOG here, that is looking pretty interesting here. I think as Ron Cheryl said, it's into the gap now. So I think I'm going to roll. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll and then buy the 110s. 110 might be a little bit far. Let's get the 105s. All right, so I rolled here. I'm still holding the 1,000 shares long. I mean, this is probably the best trade I'm going to make all day.
Some cheap repeat buying coming into PLTR, spec buying, weeklies.
Where's that thing trading? Still 19?
Yeah, right around 19.
Lucci, if DDOG gets to 104.5, you should start paying attention.
As in paying attention.
Well, because you're going to be at the very bottom of the gap. So
Got it. Sounds good. Apple here continuing higher. Let's take a little walk around the club here. If you take a look at NVIDIA and some of the semis, as Ron Cheryl said, they're just kind of softer today. You got rotation into Amazon. You got rotation back into Apple. And they still like the Microsoft. Netflix here is a little softer as well. And then they like some of these, all this cloud shit, right? So take a look at Snow here. Snow hit 161, an amazing fucking gap and go trade, which is most of them. So if you look at Snow, if you look at DDOG here, they're doing the same thing. You know, you're getting that gap and go trade. I would imagine the Adobe is right up there with it, and Adobe hit fucking 580 here. Pretty impressive. Let's take a look at some other names here. Let's take a look at some of the banks here. Banks are doing nothing. Let's take a look back at oil here. Oil still at lows of the session here. So XOM, CVX here still coming off. So interesting moves there. What do you guys got? DKNG. Yep, DKNG still going. So again, some of those names.
A little action yesterday too. Again,
some of those names that are just still bid. You know, these things are still going. One of the names that is still bid, of course, would be SPY here. SPY retracing the whole morning move, and now just hit highs. Just hit highs on SPY. You know, so that also is very telling here of the type of action that we currently have in the market here. Let's pull back up the DDOG in here and take a update here on the DDOG. DDOG is trading 103.25. SPY here just raged. Chris here is talking about the Roku here. What's going on with Roku? Roku's probably at highs. $436 now on SPY. Still looking really tight. Aaron is looking for news. No news, sir. No news. No news. I would fade this, though.
We're 30 minutes into the trading session.
I ain't going to do it, but...
In the green, the S&P cash market up about 3 points with futures markets moving above the pre-market highs. 43.8650 in the S&P futures. The U.S. 10-year yield at 4.598% is down close to 5 basis points on the day.
All righty. Other than that, I mean, I made about 10K here so far on the DDOG, which is really good. So
Nice. Yeah,
I'm
that's
happy with
nice.
that. I'm still holding 1,000 shares of DDOG from about 98, and debating here what to do with it. Ranchero called out a
Why don't
one.
you consider a stop win on DDOG at, let's say, 101 and a half, and that way,
Sure.
if it decides
Yeah.
it's going to reel back in, you don't,
Right.
you're not sitting there.
With my Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens.
Yeah. You're Gulliver.
There you go. There you go. All right. Vic's laying down next to Dukes and Jules. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, for real. Nano. Estamos tranquilos, bro. Estamos aquí en Puerto Rico. Voy pa Las Vegas mañana. So I leave tomorrow. Yo, Ranchero, thanks for hooking me up with the seats on that shit. You know what? I haven't even bought tickets, but I'm
you
about
gonna
to buy
go see it?
Yeah, I'm about to
You're
buy
gonna,
them.
dude,
Right
you're
now.
gonna love them. Listen, I get it. Like, U2 is what, 100 years old, and they're not relevant. I'm telling you, it's still.
I love U2, man.
It's an amazing experience. Amazing
I
experience.
love U2.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Ow.
You just hit your head, Jay?
No, I keep same body part every day on this fucking desk.
Yo, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy 2 tickets and I'm gonna manifest some fucking girl that I meet over there. I'm gonna invite her and she's gonna come with me.
Are you talking about a girl you're gonna meet in Vegas?
Yeah, some random girl. I'm just gonna invite some random girl out there in Vegas.
Well, let me know how much she charges you, and if she takes Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Very funny. Yeah, bitch.
Get to the. You know what? Get to Bally's for a workout, and you will lose your mind.
Bally's?
AMD, yeah. Hold on.
You talking about the hotel, Bally's?
Yeah, man. Go to the to their cardio room. I'm telling you, it's better than going to the club.
For real?
Yeah.
Go to Bally's. Go to Bally's and do some cardio. That sounds like a great idea.
Every amazing female has decided that that's the spot they want to work out.
All right, so then I guess that means we're working out there too.
The top sweeps of the morning. What do you got? You got that action against. No, I wouldn't put it in the quality compartment, but a CFLT. Couple of December sweeps playing further bounce into strength. Google got a half decent looking Maybet. What else? AMD quarter sweep. A couple of big names. AMD with a sweep. November 24th. One that hit the board, right? 110s. I think it just hit the board. Or no. Should have. Here's the AMD suite. AMD, are they closing those? I don't know if that rolls. It might roll.
All right, I'm going to run down the street to this coffee shop and get a proper coffee. I'll be back in like...
Nice. Where are you
15,
in
20.
Oregon Duck territory out there?
Yeah, so my parents live on the coast in Oregon, and it's super remote. And sometimes the internet works, and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes, like, seagulls and eagles and shit hang out on the. It's a crazy spot. It's beautiful, but it's very remote. So there's a nice coffee shop in town that is like solid coffee instead of like the Folgers Crystals kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yo, Jesus, these 2 AMD orders here. Can you talk to me about these 2 orders?
2 orders. Which 2 are we talking about here? We're talking about the November 24th 110s?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I just posted it a couple minutes ago. You see it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they paid $5.40.
$5.40. I'm trying to see if looks like there's a little closing activity there on a couple lines. So I'm not 100% sure if they're rolling. You never are sure in these names that catch all this action, but so they could roll. but nice
Be a
size.
roll here. So if you take a look at the AMD, the orders that Jesus just posted, and again, this is about 2,000 contracts traded on the 110s here for a couple of weeks out. And again, like that's a fat order, you know.
Yeah.
So it's continuation here, basically. We don't know if it's a roll or whatnot, but it's very interesting. What do you guys think about AMD currently? Anyways, you got a spy dump here. Anybody fade that up there? I bet you didn't. Nicholas saying in spy estás esperando que caiga el precio o continúe esa subida. ¿Qué tú crees, cabrón? ¿Qué tú crees, Nicolás? Tú sabes que yo quiero que el precio caiga.
Nicolás.
But
What the hell is that?
no estamos listos para eso ahora. No estamos listos. So, eso no fue. It wasn't the right entry. It wasn't the right entry. It wasn't the right entry. So the right thing to do right now is proteger la posición. You know, sell puts against it. You know, do some other things against it. That way you can protect that shit. You know, but right now.
Position. We got a couple of the energy names, seeing some light protection, nothing too out of the ordinary.
Dump here on the DDOG.
Yeah, DDOG looks like it's seeing a little protection too. Would they play? Where'd it go? Me, that's an earnings bet. NVIDIA, that's an earnings bet. DDOG, you got a small little put sweep, probably protecting profits, the 102 puts.
Dawson is saying, sounds like you're putting an accent, but saying English words.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Dawson sounds like you're a Midwestern white guy who's got zero.
Here we go, Dawson.
Zero.
I'm glad you're taking the brunt and not me this time.
Zero tolerance for fucking brown people.
Zero tolerance for brown people, he says.
Y ese tipo se llama Dawson. You remember Dawson's Creek? That's
Dawson's Creek.
This motherfucker right there. Was there one brown person in Dawson's Creek? I don't think there was one brown person in Dawson's Creek. It's James Vanderbeek. James Vanderbeek right there.
Yeah.
James Vanderbeek. I don't want your life. A little sell here on SPY, but again, don't short the hole. Do not short the hole.
Do not short the hole.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we gotta kind of take easier said than done, but in names it's a little different though. But for the overall market, kind of the frame of mind of the market makers right now in positive gamma, right? So what they're doing is they're buying weakness and selling strength.
Exactly.
You understand, right? So that's what they're doing with gamma where it is right now, and that's how they're hedging, I should say, in the S&P 500.
Right. Anyways. NVIDIA here is holding. Most of the shit is holding here. DDOG here is We'll see if it can do a little dip here. But other than that, I think that quick juice off here off the open is pretty much spoken for. Let's take a little walk around the club here.
No, this is not up there. What am I doing here? There we go.
UG front of Sang Lucci, what do you think about positioning for NVIDIA to be 500 plus after earnings? 500 strike is $8. I don't think it's a bad idea. But when are the earnings? When are the earnings for that? Oh, I totally forgot about Akamai here. Akamai is another cloud stock here. It's at all-time highs. That's all-time high for Akamai right there.
Akamai. Yeah, that's a name people don't talk about a lot. You know what's another one? Sil and I were talking. That's really just such a great stock. Its CEO is unbelievable too. Now, NOW.
NOW. There you go.
Service
Service
Now.
now.
They buy every dip in that thing. You know, outside of a bear market anyhow.
Huh.
What is that? More VIX selling? Jesus Christ. You got a little more VIX futures selling.
I mean, can you blame them? Shit.
Nope.
Again, every time they try to what did we say? Don't short the lows. Do not short the lows. They're gonna pick it right back up.
Yeah, that's another thing too, right? VIX likely be suppressed, barring any new news in this market. Probably till November Expo.
Okay, DDOG here, kind of coming back here, 102.5. I mean, we're still long with some of this. Meta looks like it's at highs. Pretty good. The NVIDIA here just looks dead. Amazon, of course, back to highs. Apple. Let's take a look at Microsoft here. Microsoft.
Oh, Akamai didn't report yet? Yeah. How come I thought it reported? I get that confused with a different one. Yeah, it's strong stock. Oh, new 52-week highs, not all-time highs. Yeah, doesn't look like this large cap quality trade is cracking at all. Right back to it again. Right back to it.
All are seeing the U.S. labor market is coming into better balance.
Dukes, take it easy.
Elon Musk announcing that Neuralink is working on a vision chip.
Vision chip. But even with these big mega caps, if you're looking for like new entries, you got to look for them more fades. No, Luch? It can't just be.
No.
Because then they get tired, right? They run out of gas and you're stuck in something that's doing nothing.
Right. That's what I'm waiting for. But my dumbass, instead of just allowing it to come to me, I want to anticipate it. And that's one of the things that I've really been getting stuck on recently, is just being like, okay, I want this to happen. I know it could come. And then you just buy these options and your options evaporate here. And now instead of just taking it day by day, you're struggling to support a thesis that you can no longer support because there's losses, there's lost premium, there's this and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because options, you're battling time too, right?
Exactly.
That's two things you battle.
Exactly. So, And there's no shortage of volatility and moves here. There's no shortage of places where you can fucking rip a 50% on an option here. So I start allowing it to come to me instead of
Mara, they report. ENVX, they report. I hit the send button, didn't I?
Fed Wallace's labor supply also appears to be normalizing to pre-pandemic levels.
Toast pre-earnings. Oh, it's seeing mixed action though.
Well, we're seeing labor supply appears to be normalizing to pre-pandemic levels.
Oh man, you got a size June put sweep in SPY. Damn. $14.5 million sweep. June 405. Good God.
Taking a look at the fear and greed index, 42 out of 100 equals fear, and the crypto fear and greed index, 68 out of 100 equaling greed. Taking a look at the VIX, currently now fear is possible, 7% at 14.91.
The fuck is that guy doing? Yeah, nothing else of that caliber trading there today.
AMD.
You see that SPY bet?
Yeah. Bazooka, bro. Bazooka Joe. Guys, you got to look
What
at that
the
order.
fuck is that?
Guys, you got to look at this order. Can you take a look at it and see how clean it is?
It's clean as a whistle. There's nothing closing of that.
Yeah.
You would see if they're rolling there.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing even remotely close to that size trading around it. A lot of time behind that sucker, though. June. We could go to new highs, crash, retest highs, and crash again by June. CFLT at highs. little more AMD action. Looks like that same line. Is that the same line? I think so. 110 in the money. One tens. Yep, in the money. Same order.
Roku tried to go positive 3 times and fell.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. Well, you got weeklies closing in AMD. There's some closing activity there. Maybe they're rolling those out.
I haven't moved. Yeah, but those are going to shit. They're going to shit. This AMD move is pretty interesting. If they fail the AMD move, I may short it. But I think
I was
that's
just going to say that's the problem. If it runs out of gas here, you boop in bad territory, right?
But I think market goes higher here. Is that what you're looking at?
I mean, I think we got a cross potential double top right here.
AMD. Oh, somebody made the point. Nvidia earnings could be, but it looks
What's
like
up with
some
your
weeklies
SQ
are
announcement?
closing, so could be just rolling too. Uber, they're rolling out some protection in Uber.
Right. That sounds. I mean, it looks like what they're doing. It's just slow. Guys, the DDOG here back at highs. Very interesting. I haven't bought any more of the calls. I mean, I rolled those, but that's about it. I still got 1,000 shares long on the DDOG.
Vibrio Animal Health reiterating the safety of Mecadox and its intent to defend its use for customers. Papa Alpha Hotel Charlie.
John Smith is saying put $8 daily candle today with market. Nope. It will not.
Yen 110s. Yeah, one in AMD you're talking about? Those look like they're trading with the 130s. I don't know if they're rolling down or it's a call spread in AMD for January. Nvidia weekly.
Yeah. Yep. Nvidia here. I got rid of my Nvidia, by the way. I got rid of all of it. I got rid of all of it. I like these 460 they just bought. That makes sense to me. I ain't gonna do it, but John Smith is thinking AMD puts in an $8 move today. It's up almost 2. I would say a giant resounding no to that. But again, what the fuck do I know? Go for it, John Smith. Shoot. Meta here, fresh highs from the past couple of days.
So outside of CFLT, it's all mega caps again.
Look at these UVXY call bets here. A couple of weeks out though.
Yep, November Expo.
Couple of weeks out. SPY fresh highs 436.
Yep, Dick selling leads to a little buy program.
I think I need to actually buy some SPY. Fucking hedge out of this damn short shit I got. So let's do that. Let me pull up some calls on SPY here and hedge my shit out, and then let's watch John Smith's AMD here to see if he's got an $8 handle here. All right, we got a 5-minute warning here, guys. We're about to move over to the steam room here, and if you want to see how John Smith's future ends with his $8 prediction, I would highly recommend moving over to the steam room here. Pay your $8 and get 2 weeks.
Snap, a little more action, Luch. November monthlies.
Really? Which one are they buying? 1088 this thing's back to.
Yeah,
Oh.
November 11s.
All right. Yeah, it's talking to me about that CVX, man. That CVX got buried. You guys got to look at this. This thing got smoked.
Oil, energy didn't take a nice hickey last few days.
Smoked here. I mean, again, to bring up that XLE put buyer here, giant put buyer bought out to to next year. I think it was about $10 million. We flagged that yesterday. And again, these are the type of orders that you will see when you bring your goofy ass over to the steam room. So if you're not in there already, take a look at your screen here. You'll see a link that you can put into your browser. Very simple. I can't believe how many people ask us, even with the link. You say, so what do I do? I say, is this 2023? They say, yeah. I say, are you talking to me on the computer right now? They say, yeah. I'm like, well, how the fuck can't you put this shit into your website? Check it out. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right, I'm gonna buy 100 of these spy calls. But again, you want to buy on the dips though. John Smith is saying that
Austin,
AMD
American
market
terrorists movement up
114,
in the 10 years
116.
since an earthquake.
All right, let's just make it 200 here on the spy calls. And then we'll go from there. Remember, we're still holding the DDOG. Some people are talking about this Uber here. Let's take a look at Uber.
Uber, yeah, there's a little bit of action there. Uber, nothing tremendous. They've reported, so you got a lot of moving around pre-earnings stuff.
Nah, screw that thing.
Ferrari announcing the fourth tranche of a multi-year share repurchase program.
Kremis is asking if I'm trading the rest of the week, and the answer is absolutely. I'm a fucking junkie. The fuck do you think?
Hold on, I gotta type this shit in a second.
All right, Microsoft here. It had some size here, 360 here. It just looks like it blew through that, or at least it's trying to. Blew through that 360. There's your pop on SPY. There's your pop on SPY. I got a 200 lot here. Let's go ahead and sell 50 of these. We'll go ahead and scalp this. All right. All right, I got 125 left. Remember, we still got the DDOG here, and I'm still also swing short SPY, getting fucking nowhere. Again, they love the fat man.
Fat
It's
man.
all fat man.
Luke, before I forget, because you have a tendency to eat your Dominican lunch early, I'm going to be in and out throughout the day. I got shit to do. Just so if you come back, I'm not here. If you're wondering what the fuck happened, if I drop dead, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Please don't
Just
drop
giving you a
dead.
heads up because you run to Dominican and then I miss you. And just in case you wonder where the hell I flow up to. Dominican again today?
You know, I gotta start eating healthier.
Smoothie?
But I'm about to go to Vegas, and I'm about to be a complete motherfucking
how could
degenerate.
you can't. What are you gonna?
You know
eat
what I'm
healthy in
saying?
Vegas? Come on, you can't do that. No way. You gotta splurge, right? When you're there,
Splurge, bro.
and then when you get back, you
With a
tighten things up.
capital SPLU. Splurge.
How long you going
Splurge.
down for? How long you going down for?
Like 6 days.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Imagine 6 days
Yeah.
in Vegas. Get the fuck out of here. And then Monday I fly out to Aruba.
Oh man. Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while. I used to go multiple times a year. That's my stomping grounds. But that place will kill me longer than a week, Vegas.
Oh yeah, no, longer than 3 days, man. You fucking blitz.
I'm fucking tweaking by the fourth day coming back.
Blitz. All right, guys. I still got 125 of the long calls here because again, yeah, but we're moving here. We're moving here, guys. You see the link, you know what to do. Join us in the room, and then you get access all day. All right, you're listening to us all day. You're watching the action that Jesus is posting all day. All right.
Okay.
Remember, it's not just the first hour that shit pops off. You guys know the deal. You've been trading long enough to know. All right. AMD highs. Good luck, John Smith. Good luck, John Smith. Nikki. Queso frito. Un mango. You know, una tripleta. Uy. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you over there.
Have a good day, everybody. Good luck.